Hello. Let me start by asking you, did you vote on the recent Massachusetts ballot question 1 regarding nursing safe staffing? I've been a nurse for 18 years and my husband has been in public safety for the same amount of time, so we both have a vested interest in this question. And I will share with you that I did not vote that day. I was very torn. I felt as though I could argue both sides of the coin, whether or not it would be of benefit to put the legislation into place, or whether or not it would make sense to refrain from putting it into place. There seemed to be a lot of opinion going around in relation to this subject, and less fact. There were some facts out there, or perhaps I hadn't exposed myself to enough of them, but I did look at some of the results of what happened in California after they put similar safe staffing practices into place. I read a paper about it. You know, I was exposing myself to both opinion and fact, but I just didn't feel like there was enough out there for me to make a concrete decision. I felt it could have been handled differently if it seemed as though there was a lot of opinion from staff, nurses, and paramedics and EMTs, all the way up through the agencies that were supporting this. Everything seemed very, very opinion-based. So if there had been more factual data available, or I had been exposed to more fact, I feel as though I could have concretely decided whether or not to vote yes or no. We were asked what makes a person persuasive, and I feel as though I am persuaded to first listen to somebody if they are passionate about what they're speaking about, if they're speaking with purpose. And secondly, while I respect someone's opinion, I would have no problem asking how they came to that opinion, how they formulated that. Is it based on fact? Is it based on statistic? Is it based on experience? So that I could get a better idea of why they felt that way. And then what makes an idea persuasive? I feel as though there has to be some buy-in in listening to something that's going to make me change a behavior, a thought process, an attitude, a belief towards something. I have to have a vested interest in the subject matter. And I feel as though people need to be speaking passionately about what they're speaking of. You need to know that it's also important to them, and that they are providing you with the information that you need to be persuaded. So it's important to me that when somebody brings an idea forth, that there's evidence behind that idea, that there's facts backing it up, there's statistics, there's past practice, and then I may be more easily persuaded to decide to make a change. Thank you for listening today.